Before we get into the actual content, I want to point out that if you marry a foreigner and bring them over to the United States on an I-130 alien spouse visa, and you fill out form number I-864 swearing that you're going to be financially responsible for that foreigner for at least the first 5 years of their stay, and they become a beggar or a public charge, the feds can charge you for the money that that foreigner takes from taxpayers and the public. Greetings from Jacksonville, Arkansas. Today is March the 30th, 2025, and it is actually Sunday morning. If y'all can take a look at that, it's like 4:35 a.m. in the morning. I'm just going to put the cursor here and just let you all see that date and time here, so you can see for yourself that it is in fact Sunday, March 30th, 2025 here in the state of Arkansas. You all, I would like to share something with you all. I guess you can consider me to be a private person, you know, to some level. But what I'm about to share with you all is something that is a ongoing situation and is sometimes even glamorized on TV, shows such as 90 Day Fiance. So we know that for those who like to travel, whether it's domestic or abroad, that traveling can be exciting. I was not on 90 Day Fiance show, but I actually went through the same things that many of the contestants on the 90 Day show went through. For example, I have pulled up here on my computer several things that I'll be discussing with you all. But for now, I'm going to flip over, and I'm not going to play any of the videos because I don't own any copyrights to the 90 Day Fiance show. So I'm just going to pull up, like right here, this is the video, 90 Day Fiance show involving Usman. It says Usman's mother rejects Lisa, 90 Day Fiance before the 90 days. You know that Usman is from Nigeria, and that, let me see if I can get his face to turn just for a second. Hold on. It paused right here so you can see who I'm talking about. So Usman is from Nigeria. I believe he's from the Fulani Hausa tribe, and he has been on the show twice. Honestly, I'm not trying to insult anyone, but none of the Nigerians on the show 90 Day Fiance have been successful with their marriage to an American. For some reason, the Nigerian men keep choosing women that are older than them, not compatible with, and where there's no room to grow. For example, here is who Usman referred to as baby girl Lisa. Okay, I have nothing against Lisa. Lisa, I believe, is from Pennsylvania here in America, but at the time of their marriage, I believe he was like maybe in his mid-20s, and she was almost 60 years of age. You have Michael and Angela. You know, like him and Angela got married, and she kept flying over to Nigeria. And, you know, and she, of course, we enjoyed watching her and Michael. I mean, Lord have mercy. But the thing is, it's not really a real marriage. You know, it's amazing what some of these people will do to get into the country. Now, here's my disclaimer. Please, I understand that there are people who are married to foreigners that live here in the United States that have children and family just like anyone else. I am not talking about you guys, okay? So I'm not that, you know, superficial where I don't realize that. So kudos to you guys that actually have children and family with foreigners and have your own little network and make it work. I am referring to specifically what I went through with a Nigerian, and I got married in March of 2012. And let me tell you guys, I want to share this story with you all. I was not on the 90 Days show, but I went through the same thing that Angela and Lisa and Jenny on 90 Day Fiance. She's married to the Indian man named Summit, and she's a lot older than Summit as well. So I just want to show you guys. This is again Lisa and Osmond. Here is Indian mother shows American woman how things are done. So this is going to be Jenny and Summit. I won't play any of that content either. I'm just showing this for the record that Jenny is from the United States, from California, and Summit is from India. And I believe that when they got married, that she was in her mid-60s and he was like maybe about 30 years of age or 31. Here is Michael and Angela on 90 Day Fiance. When Angela got married, she went over there and got dressed and did the whole 9 yards. You all, I did the same thing too. And so here's a video that I pulled up. It says when Angela and Michael first met on 90 Day, before the 90 days, okay? And so this was uploaded by 90 Day Fiance on YouTube. And right here you can see that Michael was at the Murtala Muhammad International Airport in Lagos, Nigeria. Well, guess what, you guys? So was I. I was at Murtala Muhammad International Airport in Lagos, Nigeria. I was picked up there. I was took to OGUN State, Nigeria. And I just want to share with you guys that I went through the same thing. I put on all the local clothes. I did not have a witness from my country above the age of 21. And I was rushed to do an instant marriage. The Nigerian friended me on Facebook under a different Facebook account at the time and asked me up front for an immigration marriage and a visa to the United States. And I was rushed to do everything. And now if you look at the wedding photos and the pictures and videos of me, you would think that we had a real relationship, you guys, but we did not. I have not been to Nigeria in over 13 years. This 2025 marks the 13th year since I stepped foot on Nigeria's soil. And this, when I did my wedding, it was in 2012. I'll be sharing that with you guys.
قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم النكاح سنتي ومن رغب عن سنتي فليس مني صدق رسول الكريم الله أكبر. ìgbéyàwó 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 ojú mi ò dẹ́yìn mọ́ ọmọ mi jẹ́jẹ́ ìgbéyàwó.
ìgbéyàwó 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 ojú mi ò dẹ́yìn mọ́ ọmọ mi jẹ́jẹ́ ìgbéyàwó.
ìgbéyàwó 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 ojú mi ò tẹ́yìn mọ́ ọmọ mi jẹ́jẹ́ ìgbéyàwó.
ìgbéyàwó ìgbéyàwó
ìgbéyàwó
ìgbéyàwó ìgbéyàwó
ojú mi ò tẹ́yìn mọ́ ọmọ mi
jẹ́jẹ́ ìgbéyàwó.
mo kẹ́yìn bàbá wa àtẹ̀yìn màmá wa mo kẹ́yìn àná wa alága ìdúró ẹ ṣé gan àpáàtò ṣe wá sí àtàwọn tí wọ́n ṣe mọ́dí o ẹ̀yin ọ̀rẹ́ ọkọ pẹ̀lú ìyàwó ẹ kú àgbọ́ dìde ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wá látòkèrè ayọ̀ lẹ máa bá lé lọ́jọ́ ìdùnnú wa a ò ní rógun pààyàn kéke èmi ni bàbá ìyàwó fẹ́ ni tí ò bá mọ̀ mí ojú mi ò tẹ́yìn mọ́ ọmọ mi jẹ́jẹ́ ìgbéyàwó.
ìgbéyàwó ìgbéyàwó
ibùnàtì ìwọ ọmọ mi ya ibùnàtì ìwọ ẹ̀yìn jú mi mo ní ìbéèrè kékeré kan tí mo fẹ́ bi ẹ́ ronú jinlẹ̀ dáadáa kó tó fèsì fún mi torí mi ò ra fọwọ́pọ̀nà kan tí mo wọ́ dúró ilé ọkọ tó ń lọ yìí ǹjẹ́ o ti ṣe tán torí pé láti òní ló ti dìyàwó ẹnìkan a kì í dénú omi ká tún máa kígbe òtútù mọ́ o rò dáadáa jọ̀wọ́ má dojú tì mí tora bugodule alali ilala atola má kọ́kọ́ jọlọ jolojolo má kọ́kọ́ ẹ̀wọ̀n jiyàn nílé má ṣe jáde mọ́kọ rẹ ṣètò bínú bí bẹ́tí ń jọmọ́ tí mo bá sọnù ẹ̀ dákun ẹ̀ rí mi toró ojú mi ò tọrọ mọ́ ọmọ mi jẹ́jẹ́ ìgbéyàwó. Sàmì àdúrà àgàrà òní dá ẹ tiwantiwa làákòbìnrin sùúrù dọ́wọ́ ẹ rántí pé wà tíyàwó rẹ nìkan kọ́ ló bí yín kò sì rọrùn kí wẹ̀yìn méjèèjì ò jọra dọ́gbadọ́gba àdúrà òwúrọ̀ pẹ̀lú tálẹ̀ jẹ́ kó mọ́yìn lára torí ẹni bọ́ lọ́wọ́ ọba tí ò ní jogún òkú ẹ̀kọ́ bá ṣe ń bóbìnrin gbélé ń bẹ nínú Kùránì o súnmọ́ àwọn àfà tí wọ́n mọ̀ tún mọ̀ kò sì kọ́yàwó ẹ̀ má sọ̀yàwó ẹ̀ dàpọ̀ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ má bá yan dì rárá kò ní pẹ́ kò sì ní jìnnà máa wá báyìí kò mọ̀ toró ojú mi ò jẹ́.
On my wedding day, on my wedding day, my wedding day, my wedding day, my wedding day. She can't stop calling, her phone ringtone, it's in my memory. The first time we met, she has been like this. That's why I treat her like a queen. She called me a king, like I do realize we can raise a family. I can't deny, yeah, that I love her and die. She be the woman of my life, trust, no be lie. I feel alright whenever she's by my side. I'm proud to be a Mr. Right, cause I know she's gonna be my bride. I lay low so I can watch her take the lead role. You know, on our wedding day, I guess you know, I'm for the look I want you to do. This time around, I'ma say go big, and you I go marry. I want you to be the glory. I won't want you. I know she's the right woman for me. I believe she'll be there when I'm in need. It is unnecessary to help her achieve a dream. She's my angel, let me be the fool. As a princess, she's ready to be my boo. Love want it, me and my chica and I want it. Love want it, Everything's kele, we go kwele. Na pity, love one thing. That ain't called love. I'ma no be being free. They do me anywhere I daylight. If she did there, together we're meant to be forever. Ekuro la la bakwewa. On our wedding day, I should never. My phone or roka, go I want is today. This time around, Mama say go baby. Now you I go marry. I want you go be the glory. I won't want you. Now you I go marry. I want. Tojo ife, bati ro, le olori.
I'm going to talk about marriage fraud and various things here. It's okay if a woman is a little older than her man, but when you're older enough to be your man's mother, you are, or even his grandma, you're too old for him. Okay, I wasn't old enough to be this Yusuf, Kalani Yusuf Olatunji's mother, but I am older than him, and I was still legally married at the time to my American spouse. So I was able to go back to court, get his legal name off of my name, and I have remained separate and apart from him. I didn't do like Angela and keep flying back and forth, but I was chatting with him on social media. I've been like investing in security and including spiritual cleansing, where I've been burning sage and Palo Santo, or I should say sages, both the herbal sage and the grounded sage together. I need to get some crystals and things because, you guys, Nigeria, just like all of Africa, is naturally beautiful. Yes, they are rich in culture, but they got some people that are, we all are spiritual beings, and I like not to accuse no one of anything, but just be on the lookout for village witches that are claiming to be either a Muslim or a Christian. You know, mess with your chakras, like your crown chakra, your head. That's how you know you're dealing with black magicians. No disrespect to voodoo religion, but a lot of them do juju and black magic, regardless of their religious affiliations, and they will abuse that to try to persuade you to marry them, to give them money. And yes, I sent money to Nigeria to this man several times via Western Unions, not to mention 2 different immigration cases that I withdrew, and those fees are extremely expensive and non-refundable. The I-130 alien spouse visa fees is very expensive. It says USCIS, that stands for United States Citizens Immigration Services. Immigration fees for I-130, that's the I-130 is the alien spouse visa fees for what the American citizens have to pay to bring a foreigner over from either Africa, Asia, the Middle East, or South America somewhere. You guys, the fee has went up to a whopping $625 for online filing and $675 if you file them by paper through the mail. Okay, so the fee has went up. All right, y'all, I paid this SHIT, this Shizer, twice because I withdrew the case because, first of all, twice I withdrew it and then was assigned different alien receipt numbers. This foreigner that keeps trying to enter the United States is not my real husband. He can actually get into the United States by applying for a job, a job, and allow an employer to sponsor him. Y'all, I had to cut my ties with him on the internet, on Facebook, and I blocked him. And I told him, I said, don't send me no more messages. I said, that woman that you live with, that's your real wife. I said, I'm your elder. I'm older than you. And I said, do not contact me anymore. If you need to come to the United States, you need to apply for a job. And I gave him the link to Indeed.com. He could also go to the career website of like Lowe's, Home Depot, and Walmart, or the hospital. And he can actually apply for a job. He has wasted years of his life doing spell work on me. I like not to accuse anyone of anything, but y'all, yes, They do have village witches. The state I was took to is called OGUN state, spelled OGUN, and the city is called ABEOKUTA, and he's originally from Edo State. I'm not saying that all Nigerians are bad. That is not what I'm implying. Y'all, I love Nigerian food. I love it. I just wanted to quickly say that I do realize that some older menopause women are having babies with the help of fertility doctors. I love the pepper stew. I love akara. I like the jollof rice and the West African, the way that they prepare their eggs and everything. But they've got to do something about these foreigners that are just, you know, trying to get into the country at the expense of somebody else when, hey, they can get a job and they can come in working at Walmart or Lowe's somewhere, department store, and then they can join the army before they reach the cutoff age of 40 years of age. I have requested full reimbursement for both of the amount of the filing fees for this Nigerian that keeps doing this spell work. Y'all, he's been blowing his breath in the middle of my head. That is a witch doctor, not a normal Nigerian or some type of juju priest. And it's not just him by himself, unless it's like a group of them. They work together doing spell work on me. They won't get out of my energy. So y'all, I'm not bringing him into the United States. He's not my husband. He has a wife and he doesn't want to work and take care of her. He's coming for my stability, for my blessings, instead of being thankful for his bowl of pepper stew and applying for a job. Guys, I went over to those developing third world country, in this case, Nigeria. Don't get me wrong, the Lagos, Nigeria is nice. Africa is naturally beautiful. They have hot weather. There's a significant difference in the climate over there. Nigeria is tropical. What I like about Nigeria is that they have freshwater fish. You can buy big catfish fresh and they'll cut it up for it. Actually, they'll gut it up for you, but I found out that the head of the catfish, or the fish in general, is the best part of the fish. It's best to leave the fish intact. And I do like the foods. Now, I'm not bashing all foreigners and all Nigerians. I'm just sharing my experience. These women are too old to have a proper relationship with these young boys that are coming over here on an I-130. And they're not their real wife. And women go through changes like menopause, where their body estrogen level drops considerably. And so those women are not able to have proper relationships in the bedroom with their partner, okay? And I'm not mixing Islam up with Christianity, but I just want to point something out, that when a woman marries her husband, she's agreeing to give him children. Now, the Islamic jurisprudence states that it's called nikah, you know, which legalized sexual intercourse and procreation. All right, so you need to be married to have sexual intercourse, and you need to be married to have children, because you don't want your children, unlike so many others, under what's known as a curse of illegitimacy, you know, the bastard curse. Again, that legal term is called nikah, spelled Nikah. Also, mahr, spelled M-A-H-R, is the dowry, you know, that a man is supposed to pay to his wife in order to have sexual relationships with her. Know that that's an honorable thing to do, regardless of your religion. So many people disregard that.
I'm at the airport. I'm waiting for Angela to arrive. My hands are drilling with water. I'm so nervous.
You're not sure. You're not sure. I was like, when I first saw Michael, I couldn't hold myself back. You know, I just had to run to him because that's my sex in Nigerian, baby.
Okay, y'all, I wasn't trying to play any of this when Michael and Angela first met. at the airport in Lagos, Nigeria. I went through all of that, okay? I don't own any copyrights to the TV show 90 Day Fiance. I just want to share my story that I also was targeted for a marriage to a Nigerian. But there are some people who are divination abusers, and they will put witchcraft on you. They'll put black magic on you. They will chant inside of your head and chant, you're crazy. You know, they can do obey spells. They can, you know, like, you ever seen videos like Trilogy Media where these Americans have been in fake marriages or relationships, and then they give all of their money to a foreigner like in Nigeria, and they don't know why they did it. And it is because they have, whenever they do, there's a juju that they can do, like an obey spell, and when that juju start working, it can make and persuade that person to give their money away to that Nigerian, and you won't even know why you're doing it. It'll look like you're giving it to them, but in fact, nobody in their right mind, unless they're like sending money for somebody to, let's say if I wanted some special clothes made for me, and that I sent money to a Nigerian to make these clothes for me and send it to America, then that's providing like for service, you know, like I'm paying for service. But just to send money to a grown Nigerian that is younger than me so that he can have a better life, hell no. Excuse my French. When I am blessed, there are countries in Africa and in South America that I will, and around the world, that I would like to, with an organization or group, with the permission of those countries, leaders and presidents and government parliament, go over there and do like mission work. But as far as just sending money to a grown, able-bodied man that is not my real spouse so that he can have a better life, I'm not doing that ever again. And I am seeking for reimbursement. Y'all, here's this video titled Benin Host Annual Voodoo Festival by Voice of Africa.
The Voodoo Festival in Ouidah in the Benin Republic draws tourists and worshippers, offering a set of ceremonies, concerts, and exhibitions. Spectators watch a group of women dance, making backflips before succumbing to a trance-like state. Let's check it out.
Voodoo is an ancient belief system practiced by more than 65% out of 7 million Beninois and millions in Nigeria, Togo, and Ghana, as well as in the Caribbean, where it took root among enslaved Africans and evolved into distinct traditions such as Haitian voodoo. During the celebrations, devotees dance with enthusiasm, accompanied by pulsating rhythms of drums.
If a child has a fever and is sprinkled with sacred water, they recover. Voodoo is as sweet as sugar for anyone who practices it with faith. It is not witchcraft meant to harm others. One simply needs faith to receive blessings.
Despite the external criticism and stigma attached to voodoo, it's an official religion in Benin.
I'm not saying that voodoo is about voodoo dolls. Voodoo
culture. This, I mean, we think about it, when you're going over into other people's countries, they're going to practice their culture. It's their right? And so people, please don't, you know, just wake up, shine your eyes very well. Don't be stupid and ignorant to the fact that you are going into other people's territories. And if you're not spiritually ready, notice this white man that went over there, and I don't know if he's from Europe or the United States in this video, but look, he has a snake around his neck, and trying different religions' beliefs, you know, and try to learn about it. And what I just wanted to, the purpose of me doing this video, I've covered several things, is to share my experience with you guys with a Nigerian. I was not on 90 Day Fiance, but I, you know, flew over there. I went through the whole thing, through the whole 9 yards. I thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next.